Alright, good. We're live. We're live. I kinda didn't go live right away because I was humming to myself and got distracted. Alright. So, if we didn't need to save for specific things, it makes sense to get the moat, but we need to save for specific things. Shoo, we're just gonna continue. I'm a little cold. My workplace decided heating was not important again. Not the first time, not the last time. Yes, Your Grace. I've tried to help the church with moving the stone from the mountains to the village. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it. Horses were too weak to pull the cart. And we couldn't carry them by hand either. I think I think the pastor's going to visit you about this. Why does... Let's just deal with this now. Sidani? Arr! You really are done yourself this time around, young lady. A bear? Really? Isn't he the best? He's a gorgeous creature, but I can't let you keep him. He's scary. He's not scary. It's Wojciech. He can help us get Lorsulia back. Father, please let me keep him. He's my best agent to date. He won't do any harm. How did you get him? How does one get a bear pumpkin? I left food leftovers in the gardens. One day he was there. Food in the gardens. I wondered why they're always such a mess lately. Is this how you attract all of these animals, Donnie? Well, I had to gain their trust somehow. I think that's enough. What do you say then, Father? I mean, Your Grace. Can Wojciech stay with us? Sure. He can stay. But if something happens, I will get rid of him myself. You won't have to, I promise. Come with me, Wojciech. I will show you around. Oh, I had better talk to Aurelia. I have found the Herb of Grace. The smell was strong. It was easy to locate. Here it is. Bluish leaves, yellow flowers. Oh, that's just straight up the right one, okay. Your Grace, I'm so glad I had faith in you. My itching sickness is completely healed. I'm going to tell everyone that you are a king chosen by the gods. I'm glad I could help. I'm glad it worked. Your Grace, I beseech you. Our granary has been destroyed by a mudslide. Please, can you give us some assistance? To take these supplies. Thank you, Your Grace. Alright. Where are you? No. Well, I can recruit you, but... Sun crop problems, mudslide. Before I lose track of you. Etten still wants to talk. I can talk with Etten. Okay. So many things. Okay. We'll start in the gardens. As long as she didn't let Maya back into the castle, she can go hang out with Maya. Just, we have a problem. Yes, Father? Have you seen Wojciech? It's Donnie's new pet. Yeah. He's so cool. I wish I had a pet like that. Where does she even get ideas like this? I have no clue. I do have a favor to ask you. Please keep an eye on him. If anything happens, let me know immediately. What if he eats me alive? Asalia, I'm not joking. I let her keep the bear, but I'm really worried. Fine, Father. I'll look after him. Thank you. Someone has to do something here. I shouldn't have, but at the same time, I mean, she's gonna find something else. Aw, never mind, I should have. Good. Good bear? Yeah, good bear. Your Grace? Ah. Ah. Oh. I know I let you keep the bear, but you really ought to be very careful. And I'm not joking. Anything happens, you run straight to me, you hear? Nothing is going to happen. Sidani? Yes, Your Grace. I will come straight to you. Father? Yes? I found this book. It's about bears. Can I borrow it? Of course you can, Pumpkin. Take any book you like. I will ask Danica to read it to me later. What else do I need besides... I think it was like wyvern eggs. Oh, that's not what I need. The ritual. 2 betony oils, which I don't have. A mugwort oil, which I don't have. And 2 basilisk eggs. Okay, basilisks. So, if I remember lore right, which I don't think I do, because I think I'm confusing a basilisk and a cockatrice. Yeah, I'm not sure. I won't say anything. Not in what they are, I'm just talking like the lore of how they're born. Because I know, there's definitely, I know the difference between, you know, basilisk, big kind of reptile thing, and cockatrice, which is like a bird. I don't know where my brain was going with this. You seen Sidani? She came to see me earlier. I haven't seen her. Why? Well, don't be mad. Oh no. What has she done now? You know what she's like. She's been looking for new animal friend since Luli left. I think she overdid it this time, but I didn't have the heart to tell her no. Eric, what is it? She brought a bear cub into the castle. What? Are you out of your mind? That is dangerous. This is not happening. Hey, calm down. It's just a cub. He's not dangerous at all. He might be nice and cute now, but wait till he grows up. We'll have guards keep an eye on him. At least until after the battle, then we'll see what happens. Fine, but if anything goes wrong, nothing is going to happen. I promise. Both ritual. Got. I think I found these. Is this what Delilah meant? We had some growing in the dungeon. Yes, I know I'd seen them somewhere. The herb of grace. This stuff smells awful. No wonder no one wants to deal in it. This is it. Get the book. I think this is the one. I have to say, this book doesn't sound very convincing. It's going to be fine. All you need is to remember the incantation. The rest you can ignore. Okay. Basilisk eggs. What do we need basilisk eggs? I think those are bought from a merchant. Okay. Well, we'll just ignore that then. Actually, no, don't go outside. Don't. Alright. Leave these two. I think I'm soon willing to build the moat. Then again, there's no big rush, so. No big rush, but we gotta be prepared, all the same. Gripnu, week 42. I don't know why it's done each there, but okay. I may be of service, Your Grace. Heard what you need those spices for. Your Grace, I can explain. Oracle dust is far from dangerous. As far as I've been told, it has medical use. More than anything else. Just an easy way to make some gold. Doesn't matter if you sell dust or not. It's going to get out to people anyway. You can keep trying to stop my business, but I will tell you right away, you can't. If I don't sell it, someone else will. I knew you wouldn't like it. That's why I didn't tell you. I don't care what you do, as long as you don't do it in Davern. Sure thing. I will stay away from Davern. Okay. Alright, Hunter. Outline the village. Turn to nothing but ashes as you made the final blow. That's good. Told the villagers you want to see them regarding the call to arms. They should be here shortly. Your Grace, thank you very much for the help you offered. Sadly, we were unable to move the stones into town. They were simply too heavy. The wheels of the cart kept breaking, because the path to town is very rocky. And the horses eventually started fainting from the overexertion. We had to stop and leave the stone in the middle of the road. We could move it if we had a better cart and more horses. Unfortunately, we have already used up all the resources we had. Would there be any way the kingdom could support us in this difficult situation? Alright. Take these supplies. Very generous. I'll let everyone know immediately that we can resume the project. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods have you in their favor. I'm gonna regret spending that. Your Grace, how can I help? When you join my army in the upcoming battle, Atana is going to attack. We need help protecting our kingdom. We will help. We owe you this. Helped us after our granary was destroyed by the mudslide. We built a new one, and it's better than any granary in Gripno. It's surely worth protecting. Be ready. The battle starts in 8 weeks. Grace, we are preparing for the burning and drowning of Marzana. To welcome the spring, our villages Brun, Whitethrough, and Branca hold an annual contest every year for the best Marzana. Oh, I know. Perhaps the king himself would like to judge which Marzana would be the best. Yeah, why not? I can do that. We'll be honored to have you, Your Grace. Anyway, there's something else I came here to ask for. We've had a very bad year, and we were wondering if you could spare us some resources to build the best Marzana. Sure. I love the burning of Marzana. I remember putting the dolls together as a child. I'll help you. I hope you have a fantastic time. Thank you so much, Your Grace. This is surely going to bring us luck. We'll be ready in a few weeks' time. Then we will visit the throne room for you to judge. That's fine. Oh, this is amazing. Everyone is going to love this. What do you want? Your Grace, my village was plundered by some animals at night. I would have expected wolves, but all the meat was left intact. Just herbs and roots were gone. Some say they have seen something that resembles Aer, only bigger, uglier. It seems like a Gyros could be around. No one has the guts to track him. I would have, but I'm not stupid. They tend to lure people into swamps and they never come back. I have a family. I can't risk leaving them, but perhaps one of your hunters... I would help you, but I can't. Your Grace, a little bird told me that Sully has seen someone she's not supposed to. A little bird? Is that another agent? Birds, spiders, but not ghosts. Ghosts don't exist, I hope? In any case, I felt obliged to inform you, Your Grace. I think this is enough royal work for one day. I will now make my leave and play some games. I don't have a good feeling about this. Give me both, man. Here you go. General, go forth. As long as she's not in the walls. As long as she's not in the walls. As long as she's not in the walls. Yes, Father? Salia, what is she doing here? Maya isn't supposed to be in the castle. I love her, Father. Oh. It's true. With her, I feel safe. I feel alive. I feel like I belong somewhere, and if I'm not with her, I miss her so much I can't stop thinking about her. I wonder where she is, what she does, what she eats. If this isn't love, then I don't know what is. I want to see Maya every day. I want her to come to the castle whenever she wants. I see. I can't have her away from me. I support this, but it's about to cost us everything. Is she going to move in here? Do you want her to live in the castle? Yes. Well, no. It's fine. I just want her to be able to visit me more often. That explains why you two have been spending so much time together. What do you have to say, Maya? Your Grace, I didn't mean to storm in here like this. Celia promised me it's fine if I come to the castle. I do feel the same about your daughter, Your Grace. I don't think either of us planned for this to happen. Just the more time we've spent together, the more we felt for each other. I don't want to cause any problems, Your Grace, but I do wish I could see Asalia more often. I'm just gonna hope that the kings don't hear about this. Maya can return to the castle whenever she wants. I wish your sister had the same freedom. Just make sure she doesn't do anything silly, Maya. Keep an eye out for her. Yes, Your Grace. Thank you, Father. Told you we would understand. Stay safe. That could very well be a decision that destroys us entirely. And if that's the case, that's the case. Darling? Sally invited Maya to the castle again. I found those two playing in the gardens before. I didn't have the heart to ask Maya to leave, but I am a little worried. She's from Redovia. What if they are planning revenge? Don't be silly. They wouldn't stand a chance. I think we were too harsh on Asalia. Az said they are in love. In love? With a girl? Yes, I think so. At least she got to find someone she can love. I wish the Sulia had that freedom. I want our girls to be happy. That's the truth. I just hope it doesn't kill Saul. It's the stupidest thing if it does. No, I can't do that. That's gonna kill there. We don't have enough soldiers. We don't have enough soldiers. We don't get support from one of them, we're dead. There's no way to build an army that fast. Even if I had helped literally everyone. So we're either gonna die from that support of love, which I don't regret. The only thing I regret to it is that if I would have seen that coming, which I played this like a year or something like that ago, so I don't remember things. I didn't remember that. If I would have remembered that, I would have just been like, okay, I'll support everyone. And then in the end, I gave supplies anyways because I'm gaining a lot of supplies. I just wasn't thinking back that it's my fault. In the end, whatever happens, it's my fault. Trailing merchant here, Your Grace. Bombs, ointments, potions, whatever your royal soul may desire. Everything is 5 gold apiece. Yep. I would like this betony oil. And mugwort oil. Let's see some other items. I think it was 2 of this. I should have written down everything I needed, but it was in the archives. That's all for now, thank you. Perfect, glad I could help. Two betony oils. I just need the basilisk. He didn't have basilisk tags, did he? I was so focused on the oils. I hope not. Tell the villagers you want to see them and call the arms. Called for me. I have. Join my army, blah blah blah. If I must, I will give up my life to protect you, and I'll bring my friends too. Hello, fortune teller. You got many years, and some from the mountains. And a few extraordinary stone talismans from Caledor. They're bound to bring you wealth, of course. If they feel your positive energy, that is. How will I know if it works? Well, they will only work if you truly believe in it. Fine, show me what you have. Wow. 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 That'll be all. Thank you for visiting. It's my pleasure to do business with you. If I had money, sure, but I don't. Your Grace, there's something wrong with the horsekeeper's boy. He twitches and jumps all the time. We thought it was because he was little and energetic, but now that he's grown, it's getting worse. Top of that, he doesn't know how to speak. He just mumbles things under his nose. We tried stopping him and teaching him. He throws tantrums, punching everything in his way. We tried giving him healing herbs, and we pray for him every day, but nothing is helping. He has bad blood, Your Grace. He must be cleansed of the disease so he can live a normal life. I can't help. He just needs time and patience. I actually agree with that. Oh, Your Grace, you don't understand. We've been very patient with him. His body might be taken over by a daemon. What if it decides to take on another body? Thought we'd count on your help. Guess we'll have to deal with this ourselves. Sorry. Your Grace, our village has been flooded. Our wood stocks, food supplies, it has all gone with the river. We have no choice but to ask for your support. What is it you need? I'm afraid we're dealing with a water monster here. A water sprite, if you like. We hope the monster won't do more than damage, so for now we just need some supplies before we can set it back to full strength. Here, take these supplies. That should be enough. Let's hope the monster doesn't... Whatever. I should have read it. I didn't. I'm, like, thinking now. Alright. General. Go summon the Eitwire men. Which is not what it sounds like. I assume you just want to talk about... Yeah, you just want to talk about that. That's fine. We can ignore that. I don't need to inform her of everything I found. I think it's safe to build the moat. I think. It's not safe to do that, though. Can I take resources out? No. I didn't think I could. Our supplies are running low. We got no money. And our troops might be doomed. Alright, merchant. You come over here. Selling packs of supplies, Your Grace. Let me help you with your struggle. I offer the best prices in all Davern. 28 gold. Get out of here. Tell the villagers you want to see them regarding call to arms. They should be here shortly. What's going on, Your Grace? Why have you called for me? You join Tana battle. You help me find that sneaky Eitwire. I have never had a problem with him since. I will help. I hope you will rule for a long time, Your Grace. Be ready. The battle starts in 6 weeks. Your Grace, everyone is sick. People in my village, they can't stop coughing. They cough so much they lose their breath and faint. They have fever and vomit, too. It's not just 1 or 2 people, it's the entire village. Well, me and a couple of other people are still well, so they sent me to the king to beg for help. We think this disease is contagious. Everybody's closed themselves off in their homes and they're not coming out. We have to do something, Your Grace, before this spreads further. I can't. I literally can't help. Your Grace, if we don't do anything, these people die. I'm sorry. I guess those of us that are healthy should get out there as soon as possible. I'm sorry. Your Grace, I'm sorry to bother you. Come from way through. As you know, we are holding the annual burning of Marzana. We heard you have helped Broom with resources to build their display. Please, Your Grace, could you spare some for us too, so it's fair to everyone? We always lose because our village is the poorest, but our children would love it if we won for once. And with you, we have a chance. I'll help. Oh no. Eric, King of Davern. Your daughter, Lorsulia, was accused of treason, blasphemy, and witchcraft. Lorsulia plotted against her own husband, the King of Etana. Lorsulia committed the act of blasphemy by publicly criticizing God's work, the will of the Church, and purposely avoiding participation in ceremonial events. Finally, Lorsulia of Davern was found guilty of witchcraft, cult rituals, and potion brewing. She was also found guilty of helping the enemy by magically letting them win a battle through collapsing the mountains. Not without great grief, I feel obliged to inform you that after many long debates and attempts to expel the devil out of Lorsulia, it was deemed necessary to ultimately cleanse her body by flame and pray to God to forgive her soul. Ivo, the King of Etana. You what? You what? So I couldn't. Is this because I threatened him, or is it something else, or was this unavoidable? I don't remember. I literally don't remember. It's not possible. No one's there to find me either. Oh why, oh why, oh why. Eric, you're up. Oh gods, I thought I'd lost you too. I'm here. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Lorsulia, gone. With Lorsulia gone, there's nothing to hold us back against him. We have to get ready for when the time comes. Ivo will pay for all he's done, threatening us, attacking us. Eric, please. No. 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 He has to pay for this. I thought the Radovians were a band of barbarians, but it turns out they were more civilized than the royal crown. We need to focus on the advancing army. We will retaliate, but it's not like we can chase after him. We have to wait for him to come. Will you please stop? Eric, our daughter is gone. Could you please think about her for a second? I am. Forgive me, my love. I'm just filled with anger. How? How are you feeling? I'm trembling. I don't know how we can ever get past this. You have to tell the girls, Eric. I can't do it, Eric. So they don't know yet. They probably know. You missed some things when you fainted. He'll let you know. I will talk to them. Don't worry. Eric, your advisor took the letter. He said it's for the best. I haven't seen it all. You must tell me. How did she die? What did you do to her? You have to be honest with me. Eric, you mustn't lie to me. I need to know what happened to our daughter. I shouldn't, but she was... Ivo pronounced her witch. Just tell me. He claimed she was a magical nature. Eric! Be done with it already. She was burnt alive. That's why the tiara... What? I... What tiara? Soldier. Anyone. Tell everyone there's no more hearings today. Tell them they all can go to hell, apparently. Ooh. I thought he said go home, but no. I don't blame him. The girls. I hope they're holding up better than Aurelia. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Yes, Father? We need to talk, Cass. Father. I know. I guess. Everyone rushed to help you when you fell off the throne. I'm glad people were around. And then... I heard Mother scream. Everyone did. I never heard her like this before. I've been told a letter arrived. I knew something must have happened to Luli. She's gone, isn't she? Yeah, she's gone. I... I could have stopped this, you know. It's not your fault. You had no choice. Everyone knows this. Ivo's the only one responsible for all this. He needs to pay for it. Ah! Tear out his guts out. I would tear out his guts out if I only got hold of him. It's not like he's any taller than me. I could easily get him. Ah! I'm so angry and sad. It feels like the whole world is spinning. Father, please tell me we will avenge her. Ivo will regret this. I promise you that, Asalia. Thank you, Father. I'll see how Mother is holding up. She's devastated. Everyone is. Oh, yes. I have no clue how, but we are going to do this. I have no clue how we are going to do this, but we will win. We will. We will. Your Grace? Sidani. Father, what happened to our Luli? There was screaming, you were on the ground, and then Asalia told me to come back here and wait for you. She gave me Lursulia's tiara. She said it came with the letter. Luli never parted with it. It was her favorite. I wasn't even allowed to touch it. Please tell me Luli is all right. Father, please. Your sister is gone, Sidani. But I never let her know about all the things that happened, all the agents. I was supposed to tell her all of Asalia's secrets. How can I do that if she's not here? This isn't fair. You're right. It isn't fair. But there's nothing we can do about this now. You have to be strong, Sidani. We all do. I will try, Father. Oh, poor Luli. What do I do with her tiara? You know what? Keep it. Lursulia would have wanted that. I will. I have to see Mother. Tell her it's going to be all right. Sidani, you're very strong. We will get through this. Thank you, Father. She's a tough one. Yeah. Hey, Stan. Let's all stand. Alright, Stan, we're gonna send you somewhere now. Okay. Aurelia, you're here. I don't know what to say. Does anyone know what to say in a situation like this? Can we just have a little silence? Just for one brief moment. It's alright, darling. You've been strong enough for all of us. Yeah. We lost Luli. I don't know if that's preventable. I don't remember anything. It's been too long. If it was preventable, I would have prevented it, but I don't remember. I was just trying to be a good father to him. Trying to be a good father to them all. Now it's a fight to survive. I don't remember what I was even going to say. That one hit me. Not sure it was a good idea to get out of bed today. I don't think I'm ready to deal with this. Hey, Stan. Thanks, Stan. Your Grace, the Kolarot is up. I just wanted to say a big thank you again. It seems that people really like it. They visit it every day and decorate with flowers. This definitely raised the morale of our town. That's very good to hear. Glad you went ahead with it. I'm happy if my people are happy. Oh, they are, Your Grace. We've lost 2 people. Audrey and Rasulia. Audrey was one thing, but Rasulia was just like a king. Your Grace, what is it? Will you join my army in the upcoming battle? The war with Dawn is close at hand. We need as many men as possible. No, Your Grace. Don't you remember my back problem? Can't work, so how can I fight? I'm sorry. It's fine, I hope you get better soon. Oh, I'm glad I get to avoid the battle. That's fair. I shouldn't have expected anything of you. Oh, I didn't stop anyone. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. You heard about the princess, Your Grace. My heart goes out to you. Oh, she did have a knack for fashion, I tell you. I used to wear scruffy old rags, but she helped me pick the right dress for my bosom. Ever since, people have certainly taken notice. It's a great loss for us all that she's gone. Please accept our condolences in this small gift. Thanks. That actually helps. Our whole village is in mourning, Your Grace. We have heard many, many good things about Princess Lusulia. I even experienced her good heart once myself. We met at the market. She was not only polite, but she left us an extra coin too. I'm so sorry to hear she's gone, Your Grace. Here, take this. Thank you. It's a shame, Your Grace. I once met the princess out in the field. My cart got stuck in the mud, as is always the case around here. She had her horse lessons, and instead of just passing by, she stopped and helped us push the cart with her guard. She was so young, she didn't deserve to go. Certainly not like this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mentioning it. I don't deal well with these things. Here, just take this. It's a great loss for all of us, Your Grace. Once bumped into Princess Ursulia in the halls when I was seeking an audience from you. I got scared she would have my head off, but instead she said there's nothing to worry about and wished me and I'd stay. Brought you a little something. Won't bring your daughter back, but perhaps it will brighten your day a little bit. So sorry to hear about the princess, Your Grace. I'm Ursulia's friend. We often walked in the gardens together. When the boy I was courting broke my heart, I cried for days. Princess Ursulia was kind, and she always sent me silly little letters to cheer me up. She helped me get through a tough time, and I found myself a man for life at last. I hope your family will finally get some rest once all this is over. Here's a gift for you. Thank you. It doesn't solve anything. I can't say that it makes life easier, but it helps us. I guess I can send other people. Does anyone need me for anything, or can I just end? Yep. I mean, as stands, I've got money. I've got gold, right? Yeah, I got some more gold. I mean, you got all the supplies we need. I'll keep everyone on board now. We need to be prepared for whatever's about to happen. They've had to turn away so many people. Revno, week 46. Thank you. Call to arms. Call to arms. They'll leave here shortly. Merchant, come here. I'm a merchant, but I don't sell your typical wares, Grace. Bring the most exotic assortment of goods. Werewolf's fur, siren scales, I don't lie. See for yourself. Everything is 5 gold apiece. 5 pieces of gold. Anything else? I'll take the second one. 5 pieces of gold. What else you got? It's completely useless to me, but I would like some werewolf fur. Thank you. Well, that's unfortunate. You called for me? Join my army. I just had a little baby I need to take care of. Help me save the baby, Your Grace. Do you remember? Wouldn't be much use, but I can send my husband. He is strong. He will help. Thank you. You ready? The battle starts in 4 weeks. Tell me that doesn't just add 1. Okay, good. Your Grace, their village has been flooded again. Our huts have been destroyed. Some barns went down in the river. We lost many animals. We believe there's something living in the stream, something that makes it flood and destroy our homes. What do you know about this creature? As I suspected, there is a water sprite in our river for sure. He's been harassing us for a while. At first it wasn't that bad. Then it got worse. We started to make sacrifices to him. What? Only of animals, Your Grace, don't worry. Chickens, cats, a dog, and even sheep ones. That help? No. We have a new, better idea that will work for sure. We need a cow, Your Grace, a cow to sacrifice by the river. The monster would not be satisfied with an offering this large. These creatures will never stop asking for things. My witch knows how to deal with such greedy creatures. Oh, that would be most perfect. No more wasting food. Soldier, please talk to me before I talk to you. Your Grace, we found those fleeing soldiers from the Rodovian army. You got them chained up at the castle wall. You should come and deal with them. I'll come as soon as I'm ready. Yes, Your Grace? You join my army and come in battle, war. Me? I have no idea how I could help. I can't fight, cook, or heal. But my husband, he will help. Thank you. Something's updating over here. No, whatever. Your Grace, you want to see me? Join my army and come in battle. War's coming. My army needs you. I can't, Your Grace. The Vodenoi never moved out of our well. I've become so dehydrated I started fainting, and these headaches, they won't go away. I need to move closer to the river and take time to get better. There are other people in my village who have also been affected. They will join me. Good luck with battle, Your Grace. Thank you. I hope you get better soon. That's fair. Okay. I know I gave him money, which is not exactly the right thing to be doing, but... Did we ever deal with the lost cast situation? Hunter, just go deal with that, please. I feel like I didn't ever deal with it. Okay. They're responsible for killing our brothers on the battlefield. We should have no mercy for the enemy. Let them taste our steel. They haven't enough honor to fight till the end. They fled like cowards instead of facing their fate. But we have them now, and we can show them our justice. They really need to do what's right for the kingdom here. Each king will know if I go against them and will refuse their support accordingly. Unfortunately, as much as I want to help them, our brothers will be avenged. Aye, Your Grace. You heard the king. Let's take them to the hills and make an example out of them. Burn them all. Aye. I don't really agree with this. I should have been siding with them is what I should have been doing. But I had such doubt that I'd make up the supplies, but that was so wrong. Darling? Is everything alright? So you found all the items we need. Thank you so much for supporting me through this, Eric. Hope it will all work out. Of course it will, sweetheart. Yep. get all the items for the ritual. Oh, okay. Didn't think the King's Summit was going on today. Here's hoping. Welcome, I've gathered you here. Yes, we all know why we're here. Let's skip all this drivel. I've dealt with the Dovians as you've asked, Yidrik. Fabion, despite your view, I think this is for the best. My soldiers tracked down Rodovians who fled the battlefield. I ordered them all to be hanged. Young or old, they were trespassing on our land. They killed our brothers. They killed my people. I couldn't risk them slaying any more of Fabion. My men also brought me their king. He was beaten so badly he could hardly move, defenseless and broken. I had to finish what I started at the mountain trail. He had threatened my family, led an army against us. I didn't want this man to make more trouble in the future. I made my decisions, all of which I am ready to face the consequences of. So I leave this last decision to you two. Will you help me repel Etana from my gates? You did well, Eric. I know it was hard, but you did what's best for your family, and I respect that. The fact that it also puts my mind at ease makes it, for me, a very easy choice. I mean, you have stuck to our bargain, so you have my army. So many lives lost, and it could have been easily prevented. I'm disappointed, Eric. We could have learned so much from them. Yeah, well, I agree with you. For as little as it matters, I agree with you. Alright, one more week and then we're gonna end the stream. That just be how it is. Accepting your choices as they are. A Stan. I don't remember your name, Hunter. Your Grace, how can I help? Will you join my army in the upcoming battle wars? Coming when you build up since. Well, after my son went missing, I was desperate for help, and I received help from another king. King Yedric found my son, and we decided to move closer to their castle. I'm glad someone helped you find your son. I wish you all the best, Your Grace. That's fair enough. Why did the king himself send for me? He didn't believe me when I came for help with my family casket, so I went ahead and found the casket myself. I opened it because I was curious what was inside. I didn't want to die like Uncle Waklav. The casket was holding some sort of curse, and it took my eyesight. I've learned to rely on my hearing, but I certainly cannot fight. I'm sorry to hear that. We'll get to you last. Your Grace, we have investigated what was causing the epidemic. Turns out the village upstream is throwing all of their waste into the river. The contaminated river then flows through our village. We use that water for cooking and drinking. We tried talking to the people in that village, but they won't listen. They don't care because they have clean water. Your Grace, please, you have to help us. My general will talk to these people. Make sure they don't throw any more waste into the river. Try to avoid taking water from that river for the next few days. Thank you, Your Grace. I knew we'd count on you. The village is going to be so happy. Hey. Good. Your Grace, our pastor's sick. He's had a high fever for days. We don't know what to do, Your Grace. There's no one else that can do our weekly reading. The gods are going to send us all to hell if we don't hold our mass. We are afraid of what's going to happen if the fever takes him for good. Please help us, Your Grace. Take this money, find a healer in the market, and find a new pastor for this week's mass. This gold should cover both. Thank you, Your Grace. May the gods bless your heart. Your Grace, I hear you give supplies for making Marzana. Can I have some for Branka? Yeah, take these, but this last batch I'm getting. Don't come back for any more. Sure thing, Your Grace. It's not the voice I gave you, but... Father, can you please see me in the gardens when you have a little while? What is it? Just please come to the gardens. I will explain. Right behind you. Right behind you, Az. Right behind you. Okay, Salia, what do you need? What do you need? What do you need? Are you alone or is Maya here too? No, just you. What's going on, Asada? I'm leaving, Father. Me and Maya are going to travel the world. Shirley has seen half of it, and she wants to see the other half with me. You're too young to leave. You let Lucilia marry Ivo, a royal prince. How did that end for her? Asalia, that's not fair. I don't want the same fate. How is my way of life worse than being stuck with a monster? So I didn't get to choose and she wasn't happy. If this decision isn't going to end well for me, then at least I will die satisfied knowing it was my decision. Thought that maybe Maya was born on the wrong side of the mountains, but now I realize it was me who was born on the wrong side of the castle walls. This life is not for me, it is not who I am. You know more than anyone, Father, that I'm not suited to castle life. I don't want to follow rules, I don't want to attend banquets or wear puffy dresses. I want to ride a horse, see the world, and explore beyond these walls. Maya helped me see what I can do. I can be what I want in life. Father, please don't close me in these walls. I have to go, Father. Maya's waiting with the horses outside the castle. Make sure you say goodbye to your mother. It would break her heart if you didn't. Don't forget to send a letter to your father sometimes. At least, let the writing lessons not go to waste. I will, Father. Thank you. Hug Sidani for me, and stay safe. If we're all doomed to die, at least one of us should get out of here. At least one of us should survive. Hunter, go deal with that, please. Your Grace? Bring some bad news to Donnie. Your sister left the castle. She's going to travel the world with Maya. Why would she leave me? First Luli, now Asalia? Why is everyone leaving me? I'm not leaving you. I'll never leave you. It's not your fault, Sidani. Asalia just wanted to see what else is out there. We'll miss her a lot, but she promised she will visit us. Did she? Fine, Father. Just promise you'll never leave me. I promise. I will never leave you, Pumpkin. Goodbye. She deserves her happiness. Darling. Salia left. She ran away with Maya. I just spoke to her. I don't know how you could just let her leave. She's so young. How is she going to manage without us? Where is she going to sleep? What is she going to eat? I don't know what I'd do out there by myself, let alone a young girl like her. It's what she wanted. She's a smart girl. You know she hated it here. She would never be happy marrying some prince or a king. I just wanted her to be happy. Aren't you worried about her? Of course I am. But keeping her here just because I am worried would be very selfish. She knows where we are if she needs us. Besides, she's with Maya. That makes me feel better. I never thought things would turn out this way. I know, sweetheart. Me neither. Okay. That's where we're gonna end things, I guess. Oh, the training grounds are still active. We're still getting soldiers that way. That's good. But that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with The Captain. Which could be the finale of The Captain, honestly. If it is, that's going to throw off all my scheduling. But yeah, we're going to be streaming the next few days. So tomorrow's The Captain. The next day will be The Life and Suffering of Sperante, which no one seems really interested in, but I still plan to finish it all the same, just because I feel like it. Then we'll be back on Saturday with more of The Captain, unless I finish it tomorrow, at which point I don't know for sure what I'll be going to. I might replay The Captain on stream, I might just do it by myself and just say whatever. I don't know, because I do want to replay it and go through and actually do the battles, because I feel like I might get some more of it, plus there's all the different options, yada yada yada. But we'll see. So Saturday's kind of up in the air what's going to be streamed, but we will be streaming Saturday. And then Sunday will be more of Yes, Your Grace, which might be the finale of this. I do know what I'm doing after this, so that's fine. But for now, that's going to be the end of our stream. Thank you so much for watching. For anyone that might have been here, I don't think anyone was ever really watching. I don't know. Sometimes my viewer count does not really get, tracked, and that's fine. But thank you for watching, or for watching in the future, for those that end up watching the VODs. Just, Have a good life there, and farewell for now.